Welcome to Kusum English. This is Kusuman. In the previous videos, we focused on affirmative sentences, how affirmative sentences can be transformed into passive voice. And today, I am going to focus on interrogative sentences, how interrogatives can be transformed into passive voice. Before going to learn interrogative sentences, one should know the structure of interrogative sentence and the types of questions. There are two types of questions. Questions are two types. They are yes or no questions and content questions. Yes or no questions usually start with helping verb and with question mark, and content questions usually start with WH word and with question mark. Actually, the structurally helping verb plus subject plus main verb plus object. Today in this lesson we will focus on yes or no questions only, and in the next video we come back to content questions. When we talk about yes or no questions, we usually start with helping verb, and the structure of the question is helping verb comes first and subject plus main verb plus object. This is the structure of the interrogative sentence. When we come to the passive voice, the interrogative sentence is here. Observe the sentence active voice, the formulated here. Do you eat cakes regularly? And when you change into passive voice, as we learned in the earlier classes, the passive form is be plus past participle. We should not forget that one. And be, what are the be forms here? Be forms, as we learned earlier, am, are, is, was, were. These are the finite be forms which are used in Formula 1, with Formula 1 to change into passive voice. Let us talk here. Helping verb will be changed in passive voice with be form. Helping verb is placed with be form, and subject goes in the place of object, object comes in the place of subject, plus object comes here, and main verb, whatever the main verb in the active voice, that will be changed into past participle, and you can write with my plus subject question mark. This is for type 1 interrogatives into passive voice. Once again, helping verb will come be form. If the helping verb is do, does, did in present and past respectively, the be form can be replaced with am, are, is, was, were respectively. If the helping verb is do, does here, in active voice, if the helping verb is do, it should be placed with am, is, are. If the helping verb is does, we can write this am, is, are. If the helping verb contains did in active voice, we have to change that was, are, were according to the subject of the passive. If the subject is singular, we use singular be form was. If the subject is plural, we use plural be form were. That verb agrees with the subject. Do, does will become am, is, are. Did will become was, were in passive voice. So, let us change this sentence. Do you eat cakes? Passive structure is do will become am, is, are. Cakes plural, so that are. Object should be placed first. Cakes are the cakes. Past participle of eat. Past participle of eat is eaten. Are the cakes eaten? Question mark. By you is not necessary. You can omit that subject in the passive voice. Do will become are because cakes plural. It must agree with the subject of this passive. And eat past participle eaten. So do you eat? Are cakes eaten? Does the clerk collect the fees? Observe here. Does second form. Yes, does is the verb. When it is does, it should be changed into am, is, are. So, according to the object of the active voice, what is the object here? The fees. The fees is plural. So that are does the clerk collect the fees? Are the fees collected? Are the fees collected? Question mark. Why? Does is present. Present B forms are possible here. Since fees is plural, plural B form agrees, and object is fees, so that it should be placed first. And past participle of collect is collected. So B plus past participle is the passive form. Another example, does the school keeper ring the bell? Observe this sentence. Does is helping verb and it should be changed into B form. What B form is possible? Since does is present tense, you have to take am, is, are, one of them. So object is does the school keeper ring the bell? Bell is singular, so that is possible. So is the bell ring past participle is rung. Is the bell rung by the school keeper? Question mark. So is the bell rung? Does is present, so that is, and object is bell singular is, so ring past participle is rung. Do, does, did plus past participle. Did she skin the tomatoes? One more example is I am writing here. Did she skin the tomatoes? Can you write this sentence in passive voice? Let's try. Did is past. It should be changed into was or were. What object here? Tomatoes. So that were. Object should be placed first. Were the tomatoes. Skin past participle regular verb. So that its past participle is skinned. Were the tomatoes skinned by her? Question mark. So this is one formula of interrogative sentence which starts with helping verb, ends with question mark. And another formula too of active voice that is possible interrogative sentence is helping verb plus subject plus main verb plus object question mark. It is other than present and past tenses. The helping verb may be with B form in continuous tenses, have or has had in perfect tenses, or modal auxiliary in future tenses is possible in this interrogative. And how it will be changed? That is, helping verb will be same as in active verb, but verb must agree with its subject. If the object of the passive is singular helping verb is possible, and subject goes in the place of object and object comes in the place of subject, and main verb should be changed according to the B form and past participle, and subject of the active verb will go in the passive voice. So helping verb, object, B plus past participle. The main verb, according to the main verb, the B form is possible. That means being, helping verb be form should be according to the main verb. If the main verb is ing form, being is possible. If the main verb is perfect, being is possible. If the main verb is to infinitive, to be. If the main verb is bare infinitive in future tenses, be. So these be forms are possible, and make the main verb again into past participle, whatever the main verb. For example, are they pulling down the old theatre? Example, are they pulling down the old theatre? Observe this sentence in passive voice. Or helping verb, subject, main verb, and old theatre is the object. Okay. Now helping verb. Old theatre is the object. Object should be old theatre is singular, so that it must agree with the subject. Is helping verb. Helping verb goes as usual. Object should come in the subject place. So the old theatre, and pulling is fourth form. Fourth form ing form. Ing form is being. Pull past participle is pulled by them. So are they pulling down the old theatre? Its passive form is the old theatre being pulled by them? That's the sentence in passive form, in interrogative passive voice. Another way of asking, another questions that you can formulate that. And in the second example, let us see, were they ringing the church bell? Were they ringing the church bell? Observe here, were is helping verb. Now what goes? Helping verb will be helping verb. Was is possible because the object is church bell is singular. Was the church bell being rung? Was the church bell being rung? That's it. Has the shopkeeper to open? Have they invented vaccine? Third one. Have they invented vaccine for COVID-19? Have they invented vaccine for COVID-19? Have is helping verb. Invented is past participle. So helping verb should be helping verb as usual, but verb should be compromised with the subject singular or plural because the vaccine is singular. Has the vaccine been helping verb because invented is a past participle. Been is possible. Has the vaccine been invented by them for COVID-19? Question mark. So with that what we can understand is interrogative yes or no questions can be in two ways, that is with do, does, did can be changed be form am or is or was were respectively, and continuous tense perfect to infinitive and bare infinitive can be being, been, to be are used in passive voice and make the interrogative sentence, and tenses cannot be changed from active to passive, and helping verb they start with helping verb end with question mark. The structure should not be damaged in active to passive. This is all about interrogative sentences. We learn WH questions in the next video, and I look forward meeting you in the next video. If you like this channel, if you like this lesson, share it and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much for watching.